is Makise. I'm hoping I get her name right. If I don't, I apologise. I'm going to have to actually probably watch the anime. I've only just started watching it. So let's have a look at what you get. Here I've changed the face to a smiley one. Her hair is nice and brown, but obviously it's very soft here, but where it's hard at the top. You can tell that she's got her uniform on, her like lab assistant, which I thought was quite cool. The tie moves, it's not attached to the body, but I wouldn't move it too much just in case it either bends. Here you have the arms, like they can move up and down. Now this is a unique one that I've not seen apart from Gokai Red, which I'll show you in a bit. Her arm moves up and down, and again it bends quite nicely. It's all white joints, so it's her lab coat, and you can tell that there's a purple line just here, just on her shirt, which I think looks kind of cool. Here, as you can tell, looking down the body, the coat starts going out like it would do like an anime. The joints are all, as I say, white, and then when you look at the cuffs, you can tell that they're going just over the hands. So this is a proper lab assistant. So here you have the belt buckle, and you can tell it's nice gold, and it's got a little indent just at the top. And again, you can see that she's wearing kind of hot pants. There's not much detail with her, but you can tell that the knee joints, when you run your finger over it, you can feel a knee, and then again it goes down to like kind of like stocking type thing that she probably wear. The ball joints are quite easy, they move up and down. This figure I found a little bit hard to pose, but once you get the right balance of weight, it's easy enough to move straight away. On the back, the hair is quite hard, it's not a soft one like it is at the front. You can see the lines going off, and as you can see in a little bit, you can see that the ends are tinted a lot darker brown going on the black. Here again, literally there's not much detail, but you can see sort of lines and the way that the lab coat is done. If you can see just here, just there, you actually have pockets, and these are for some of the hands, and what I'm going to show you is quite cool, and this is why it's a unique little figure. As we come down, again you can see there's more detail on the lab coat here, where, as I say, it's kind of flaring off like she'd be walking, and again you have just the ball joints on the actual feet. So literally, when you're testing it, the ball joints are not as stiff at all, but easy enough to move around. Here again you have the knee joints able to move just like so, and just like that. Her body twists, which is quite a nice unique thing here, and then there's nothing at the back. There's nothing at the back, but she can move around if you want to pose her. On the back, just underneath her hair, you have a place where you can stick the stand to make her stand up. I found it quite tricky because the hole's completely different inside to what the actual stand is. So you can definitely pose her in different ways if you wanted her to sit down, or if you wanted her to attack and be like, "Ka!" Now, what I was talking about was unique wise is the different hands. Now, normally you can take the hands off and you can do things, but here you can actually take the joints off here and actually replace it with, say, different hands or different arms. So if you wanted her to, as you saw at the very beginning of the video, if you wanted to have her hand go inside the jacket here, you can do. So literally you just adjust it by placing that in there, and bam, she is going to tell people off, or she is just literally putting her hands in the pocket. Along on the jacket there is a little bit of raised detail with the pocket as well as the buttons there, and there's nothing on that side apart from another pocket. I found these quite tricky enough to take off at times. This way it'll probably come off quite easily, but you have to kind of hold on to this part and actually make sure it's there, and then literally you just take the other one and pop it straight in there. Be careful with it, don't put a lot of pressure, because again you don't want it to snap off, but once it's in there you can adjust it and you can make sure that she puts her hands in her pockets. Parents always say don't put your hands in your pockets when you're talking to someone, but lab assistants, they always do it from animes or films, and there you go. You can have her like that, waiting to attack someone, or just literally her telling someone off. Again, if you're going to change her arms, you can pull this out here, which then leads into adding these hands here. You do get pegs to go inside to keep the hole so it doesn't kind of close, which is quite cool. And then again you can attach it on here. Be careful, don't put a lot of pressure, because again I don't want you to snap your one if you are going to get it. and then again you just take that one off, and then you can have her different arms. So that's pretty much it for that. Now you do get like kind of an extra hand. I don't know what this is for. I'm assuming it's for the like in the anime, which I've not come across just yet. But you can attach it onto her arm, and you kind of adjust her hand slightly. So it does come with like an extra part, and again an extra part to the hand where you can just take off, and then obviously you can put back onto a different one, whichever one you want. So that's pretty much really cool on what you get with the actual figure. So pretty much like with all the other Figmas that you get different faces. So it's easy enough by taking her hair off the top, taking the face out, adding a different one. So I kind of see this one as the, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, you're being mean to me. Stop being so mean. No, stop it. Okay, so you have that one, and obviously you take that one off to the point where she's now like mad. She's like, really? You've annoyed me now. I'm not happy. The experiment's failed. What the hell's going on, guys? Seriously. Make sure that you collect your P45 after. But you have that sort of thing. Obviously with multiple hands you can get it to do different poses, and you can pretty much have use your imagination to whatever you want to do with this figure. So it's a nice figure to actually own to a collection. It does give me kind of a scientific one, so if I was to make a stop motion animation, she could be the one like that creates certain robots or just does different things. It's a nice unique figure to add to my own collection. This is one of my favorite poses out of all of them. It always shows to me that she's like, yep, I'm right on this one, or did you check the fact? You know, those sort of things that you see in anime. You can combine the different arms, so I've combined her normal arm with the one that she puts in her pocket, and obviously you can change them whichever way that you would like. I just think this is a really nice pose. I actually think it is one of my favorites that she can do. So definitely worth have a play to see what certain arms you can play with, certain hands. You know, I'd have a go to see what it is. And if you have got this figure or anything like it, post links down to pictures or anything in the comments and let me have a look. So tell me, Rangers, what do you think about her? Would you collect her? Would you add it to your collection? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Check out Yada Games and all that lovely goodness. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.